Hello Leo singles, and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this video is going to be for Leo singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for spanning from this weekend through the next weekend. Hope everything is well with you, Leos. But before we get started, let me make this very clear that this is not guaranteed to resonate with everyone. So if in the case that it doesn't, I invite you to check the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Those may resonate more. And there may be certain details that may be for you, that may resonate for you, but what does not resonate for you may resonate for another. So just keep an open mind and take in what does resonate and discard the rest. And of course, this can go vice versa. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com is where you can reach me. Let's get right into your reading for this week, Leo singles. All right, Leo, something significant may have played out this summer. Okay, something is causing you a lot of apprehension, maybe some fears and some doubt. Maybe this is fear of the unknown, having some uncertainty about what's going to happen. I feel like there's definitely a union that you were a part of. Okay, and this person is definitely on your mind, Leo, is what I'm feeling. I feel like you could be taking a trip, whether this is for work, leisure, or love. And I also see that some of you could have lost a family member, and this family member continues to watch over you and protect you. Okay, whether this is someone that's living or someone that has transitioned over to the other side, the other realm, the astral realm. I do feel like you're on a break from someone. Okay, so there's some type of separation between the two of you. Maybe someone needed space, okay, after whatever happened. Some of you may share a child with this person that we're talking about, because I do see references here to parenthood, mother, father, that type of situation. Summer and the autumn, two very significant times for you. Something could have already played out, like I said, in the summertime, but something significant could also play out in the autumn season. Or there could be a birthday of some sort, maybe a birthday of your child, okay? I do see some of you maybe going to school, learning something new, or maybe even discovering something new about yourself that you didn't even realize. Maybe even discovering something about this situation that you maybe didn't see at the time, okay? Different vantage point, a different perspective maybe you're gaining on the situation. I do feel like there was some type of temptation that lured the two of you apart, that put a gap between the two of you, because I sense long distance between the two of you, okay? Your relationship was short-lived, and it likely had to do, like I said, with some type of temptation, and someone took the bait. Now, regardless of the fact that this person may no longer be in your life, it does not negate the fact that they're on your mind. And I feel like there could be a situation here where you feel misunderstood. Maybe something you said, maybe it was your actions that made you feel misunderstood. Yeah, I do see children, and I do see a feeling of being lost, confused, lonely. And there's something here intuitively, like this inner voice nudging you, telling you that everything is going to be all right. But I feel like it's like logic versus emotion in this situation. Logically, you're telling yourself that, no, how could anything be all right in this situation? How are we ever going to bridge this gap after all that we've been through? But your heart is telling you everything is good, okay? But your mind is causing you a lot of fear and apprehension. There's a lot of emotions, maybe you, Leo, or your cross-watcher, because keep in mind, I do a spread for you and a spread for your cross-watcher, especially for those of you who are brand new to my channel. That's how I do these things. And so if something here was not played out by you and it was played out by the other person, keep an open mind, like I said in the beginning, okay? So these could be your feelings, it could be the feelings of the person that we're talking about, okay? But I do see that there is a need for healing, maybe even some self-reflection, but a lot of emotions that you've pushed down and maybe tried to deny, because you're feeling like maybe it's time to move on from this situation, is what I'm seeing. There could be an air sign in the equation for you, Libra. Leo. I'm calling you Libra, but you are Leo. Libra popped into my mind at the same time. So I feel like some of you could definitely be dealing with a Libra, although it could easily be a Gemini or an Aquarius. But I do feel like a very abundant time is coming in for you, okay? And a very pensive time. I really feel like you're really thinking about things and coming to terms with things. Okay, so let's see what happened. Maybe you got a lot of negativity on your mind, negative thinking. Be careful of negative thinking. Self-fulfilling prophecy, right? What it is we focus upon, we bring about. Let's see what happened here. Let's do a quick past, present, future. What happened here for the Leo singles? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this weekend, spanning into the next weekend. One quick second. Here we go, the Tower. So yes, something did come to an end. And I feel like something hit you like a ton of bricks. And maybe it took this separation for you to realize what it is that you realized. Okay? I feel like something destroyed the relationship. There was some type of destruction. Okay? I feel like this was self-destruction, like someone pulled this relationship down with their own hands. Not because they didn't love you, Leo, or not because you didn't love them, but it's like someone just didn't know better, or someone just chose the wrong decision, made the wrong choices here. Okay? I do feel like some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Libra, Leo, I keep calling you guys Libra. I promise you some of you are dealing with a Libra. That has to be the case. Leo. I also see an Aries in the picture possibly. No wonder. Here's your Libra. I knew I saw an air sign, and as soon as I saw air, I was like, it has to be Libra. But no, it doesn't have to be limited to Libra. I do also see Virgo. Yeah, something has got you feeling very emotional. I feel like this could either be you, Leo, who is very grounded, right? Very focused, very driven, but very practical. Okay? I feel like you're very generous as well, especially when it comes to love. Okay? You just love with all your heart. Not just surface level feelings, but deep, intense feelings. And I feel like this is what you had to give with this love relationship. But I feel like some of you Leos or the cross watcher could be at this point of feeling a bit ashamed about the way that they handled things in the past. And someone definitely wants to set the record straight and make things right. Okay? And finding the strength to overcome. You've got like major arcana across the board here. How many is this so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. We only have 7 cards on the table so far. And the first one was the major arcana. So get ready. Imminent change is about to take place. Okay? Inevitable. There's nothing you can do to change these things that are about to happen. It's like embrace the change. Don't fight the current in this situation. But I do feel like there's something in your heart, something in your mind that's nudging you and saying, you know what, it's time to do something about this situation. Like I said, it's time to set things right. Okay, I do see Leo, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, and then we've got Judgment and the Tower. Okay, a lot of change here. I feel like you want a second chance with this person, Leo. Or maybe you want them to give you a second chance after some type of an infidelity. Okay. But I feel like you definitely want a very stable and grounded relationship. Okay. And who doesn't? Okay. I think the majority of us do. So I feel like you may be thinking about reaching out to this person, or you could be on the receiving end of some type of message. Okay. Message from a distance. Yeah. See, there are still emotional ties here, but there was some type of betrayal. Situation where you felt stabbed in the back, Leo, or it was you that put those 10 swords in someone's back, and having a lot of regret and shame about how this played out, and wishing that you could do things differently. Finding the wherewithal to want to change things and make things right. Okay, because you feel like this is your soulmate. You feel like this is the one that you're meant to be with for the long haul. Okay. Exploring your emotions. I feel like there could be so many different negative thoughts roaming around in your head. A lot of negative thoughts roaming around in your head. Okay, because there's this feeling of uncertainty about how this is going to play out. Okay, but it looks like there is a situation here with unconditional love. Okay, looks like no matter what happens, there's still, like I said in the beginning, there's still love that you have for this person. Even though it was time to release them. Or maybe there's a need to release some type of emotion, some type of feeling that you have, some type of guilt that you may have. There may be a need to look at things. Some things may need to be let go of. I feel like you do want to be nurtured, and you're ready to nurture a relationship. Okay, I feel like you're looking at things seriously. Because maybe in the past you didn't. But now that time has passed, you've come to terms with things. Oh, I feel like some of you might need to hydrate very well too. Drink more water. Okay. But yeah, I feel like you're very confused. And you're not quite sure how to strategize and how to get this person back, but I feel like you're really thinking about it. Okay, but you're feeling stuck at the same time. And also wanting to put on this brave face like everything is all good, but deep inside it's like you're torn apart. That song just popped into my head. The song by NSYNC, Tearing Up My Heart. That's how I'm feeling that you're feeling. Okay, that's the song that popped into my mind. That's what you're feeling. Though, like I said, you're trying to put on this very stoic and straight face like everything's all good. But you want to work this out. You want to settle things. You want to be happy again, but you're stuck. Stuck thinking about this person. But even though the two of you could be at a distance, I feel like someone may take the initiative to go toward the other one, okay, and express how they feel. So I do feel like there's some type of expression of love, Leo, that either you want to offer or that someone could be offering to you. And again, in most of these cases, this is someone from a distance. What's at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there's a potential here that no longer masking your emotions and sharing your emotions could actually turn out to go in your favor. Not the case for everyone, right? It's a general reading. So now we're going to explore the feelings of the cross-watcher. Let's see how your love interest might be feeling at this time. So this is for the Leo, and I promise you Libra keeps popping up in my head. Sound. Maybe they miss the sound of your voice. Maybe this means there's some type of communication that may come out of this situation. Okay, let's clarify that. Cross-watcher for the zodiac sign of Leo, singles, tree of life. They may have learned some type of significant lesson. Okay, I feel like things may be coming full circle. Energy balance, okay, so maybe they are trying to balance their emotions or get centered so that they can make the right decision. Community, some of you Leos may be needing some type of support, maybe you're networking, brainstorming on something. But yeah, the name Laura Lee could be very significant to your situation. Yep, all is one, all is connected. So they may be coming to that realization, that journey. This could be a literal trip that they could be taking to you. Maybe the two of you could be speaking, okay, because I do, like I said, see a message or communication. Maybe you're strategizing on how to reunite, okay, because absolutely they love you to the moon and back. And that's how your cross-watcher is feeling right now. Yep. And of course, that's appropriate for a Leo, Miss Sunshine, right? Or Mr. Sunshine. The cards are not gender specific, okay? But they're looking for brighter days. I feel like the two of you may be on the same page, whether you're communicating that, showing that, or not. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with the cross-watcher. How are they feeling at this time? Leo, cross-watcher, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spanning from this weekend to the next. This is a beautiful fall day. I hope everyone's enjoying their day. One more shuffle and we'll get started. Leo, cross-watcher, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. This could be a fire sign that we're talking about as well. An Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Maybe they have this in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, okay? Here we go. Or it could easily be an earth sign. I did give Virgo, but that doesn't exclude Taurus or Capricorn. This is Virgo for me though. Screams Virgo. Doesn't have to be though. All right, so anyway, I feel like they're not sure if they want to work on this at this time. They may not be sure whether you want to work on this. But the point is they're thinking about you. They could also be finishing up some type of project, building some type of business, okay? Or maybe they could have lost a job. There could be some type of issues here with finances. I do indeed see your Scorpio, okay? The two of you obviously are not on speaking terms since whatever happened. You haven't heard from this person in a while. But they're still thinking about you. They could actually be coupled, okay? Because this is kind of coming up as a third-party situation. Something obviously happened here where someone was dishonest about their dealings with someone else, okay? But some type of partnership is coming to an end. Some of you, this could even be with work, okay? Excuse me for jumping back and forth, but follow me here. I feel like some of you could be ending a contract with work, maybe with school, maybe school, yeah, okay, we'll go with that. School, maybe even with home, okay? Or your cross-watcher could be currently, like I said, in a relationship and something here is about to come to an end. I do see an end of a chapter. Reason being is because it comes up as a third party, Three of Pentacles. 3 people are in this card. And the message is very clear throughout the cards that there was a third party, okay? But they're still thinking about you. You're still part of the equation, though they may be with someone else. Okay, for some of you, you could have met this person at work. Okay, well, wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Get ready for the winds of change. I'm feeling like something really significant is playing out for the majority of you this autumn season. Something changes here. See what the game changer is. The Strength card, here's your Leo. Bear with me one quick second, let me pull a few more. But at the bottom is Judgment. Their last card and yours. Both of you want to start again. But you're trying to be strong, both of you. Okay, you could be dealing with someone that could have a lot on their plate. Maybe they're moving. Okay, they're trying to get over the issues of the past. Both of you have the Ten of Swords. Them in the reverse, you in the upright. They're definitely trying to get over burdens, situations of the past that were, maybe even some baggage that they may be carrying around from the past as well. Okay, there's definitely issues here with trust, and they may be taking longer than you had expected. Okay, maybe you had expected for this person to come forward quite some time ago. They're doing things on their own timetable, taking their sweet time because of issues of the past. See, someone here feels like one person was more focused on their flaws. They didn't feel accepted for who they were. And they felt like one of you was the player, whether this was you, Leo, or them. Okay? So they're coming to terms with these things. But see, regardless of all of this stuff, they didn't want to be single. They wanted to be with you. And they saw this for the long haul with you. But now they're heartbroken and disappointed. And they did not want this separation. They did not want things to end the way that they did. And maybe they're even a bit worried and anxious, right? Apprehension is what we were talking about. I'm a bit nervous that you're never going to come forward because you're taking forever. Okay, but see, this is one of the barriers here. There could be issues here with finances. Someone's finances could have a bearing in the situation, okay? But it's also trust. Or maybe they're very protective of themselves, right? Because they've been hurt in the past. But I do feel like either this is you, Leo, the one that likes attention, or there could be someone coming toward you that showers you and decides to lavish you with this time and attention. Or maybe they feel like they wanted that from you in the past. Okay, all the petty arguing, the petty bickering, they're thinking about that. They're thinking about how dysfunctional the relationship became, especially toward the end. And yeah, they may be a bit stuck in their ways, maybe a bit stubborn. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus as well because of the bull in the back. Three of Cups, though, is next. I feel like something here that may be the game changer. Something here leads to a reunion. And it leads to a reunion by someone deciding to reach out and send some type of a message. And this could start a new beginning. Okay, someone decides to reach out is what I'm seeing. And I feel like there's some truth here that's shared on the side of the cross watcher. They have some honesty. They're ready to come clean, or maybe they're waiting for you to come clean about what's really going on. Are you still involved with someone, or are you single? Are you available to be with them? Because they're worried that they've lost you. One of you is feeling that way, maybe even both of you, but still feeling resentful at the same time. I'm saying the two of you are giving one another the cold shoulder because of the issues of the past that you haven't been able to talk about or come to terms with as a couple, as together. So let's see what's going on career-wise, because I do see that some of you may be realizing that you have options when it comes to your job, and you might be checking out the other options. There may be other doors opening for you. But yeah, something here may end abruptly with your job, is what I'm saying. And this could obviously affect your finances. Some of you could be passing the time going to school, okay, getting some type of further education. But some of you could definitely be waiting between one job to the next. But I feel like that this is all for a reason. You have some type of gift or special ability, and I feel like Spirit is nudging you in that direction to go after that dream. Now, some of you could be artists, okay? Or you could be very artistic, very creative, and that could be a part of your new career path. Yes, but I definitely sense that there is some type of career change on the horizon for you. Okay, something something may end abruptly, like I said, but it ends up, rather than being a setback, it's a set up for the next level. A new beginning. It starts a new beginning for the two of you. Now, there could have been someone on the job that was sneaky, conniving, someone that was all about competition. But yeah, you may be traveling. Your new job could entail traveling, or maybe, like I said in the beginning, you could be traveling for work, leisure, or love. I do see a significant birthday coming up, yeah. Some of you could be leaning toward becoming a spiritual teacher, some type of a healer, whether this is healing through cooking, or this is you deciding to eat and, be more mindful of what it is that you put in your body. But the bottom of the deck is strength. This is you guys, right? Everything you've experienced in life has made you strong and courageous. So what's stopping you? What's limiting you from exploring your options when it comes to your job, your career path, this type of thing? But with money, I feel like there could be issues temporarily because of maybe a loss of a job, like I said, having a lot on your plate, feeling a bit stressed. Could be something that you're facing, but I do see a cause for celebration. You may be celebrating some type of decision that you make when it comes to a job, okay? But some of you have definitely, on a spiritual level, you've matured, okay? And this is bringing you abundant blessings as well. But yeah, there may be a need to travel or a need to leave the situation that you were in. Some of you are speakers. Some of you could be some type of teacher is what I'm seeing. Some type of communicator. Or this could be something that you're majoring in. Okay, speech is what I'm seeing. Some of you could be speakers, public speakers, or your job situation could entail you becoming, having that type of skill or ability. But yeah, this is what I see across the board for you guys this week, Leos. And I want you to know that this is not limited to just play out this week. Time is fluid. So this could continue to play out. Not everything happens for every sign at exactly the same time. Okay. But I do see that your love life, it says the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Something here is the game changer that brings things back together. You may be worried, very consumed by your thoughts, right? We did see a card here talking about negativity, negative thoughts, but don't, because Spirit says that don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. Though you may not see it, know that everything is happening the way it is supposed to. You've got Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel. So you are protected. Archangel Gabriel. Yeah, the messenger. Well, all angels are messengers. But I feel like, yes, especially if you're able to get grounded and centered, okay, you're able to get those spiritual downloads and that guidance that is trying to be transmitted toward you. Okay? Spirit says that you are understood. You maybe feel misunderstood and maybe a bit misguided and a bit unsure about how to order your steps. Maybe that's why you're making a wish. But everything falls into place. And it all leads to a new beginning here. Whether it's your career, your living situation, whatever it is. Okay, there's potential here for things to change for you, especially with all the major arcana that popped up in this reading. Get ready for this imminent change. And don't forget to check your emotions. Do not let your emotions rule you. We control our minds. Our minds do not control us. So let's see. To conclude the reading with, let's go ahead and pull a word of advice. Give me one quick second to find that deck that I'm looking for. Okay, here we go for the Libra single. Excuse me. For the Leo singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Leo single, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, what is the advice for Leo? Leo singles from this weekend into the next. Here we go. The bottom of the deck, surrender to divine timing. Surrender to complete healing and surrender to spirit is what you're getting here. It says once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So once you've done all that you can, don't worry, right? Spirit says everything is going to be okay. It's all working out. Even though you don't see it, Spirit says surrender. And there's going to be a need to heal, right? How can you go into a relationship if you're broken? What can you give if you're coming from an empty vessel, right? There's going to be a need to rebuild, replenish, and heal so that the relationship has a fighting chance of working this time. Okay, how can two broken people come together and have a successful relationship? I mean, there is a certain degree of that because we always have growing room, okay? We're always works in progress. But there are certain things from the past that we must heal from in order to move forward. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust universal flow. So things may not be going in the order that you had hoped. Things may not be happening as quickly as you had planned for. That doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, Leo. Just sometimes means that you have to surrender to divine timing, which is why Spirit says, surrender, let this go. Go with the flow. Your prayers have been heard. Your wishes have been heard. Now it's just time to trust. So Leo, this concludes your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. I hope that it was very helpful, and I wish you guys nothing but the absolute best. If you found that this video did help, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, okay? And I'll see you guys next weekend, okay? Take good care. I'll see you then. Bye for now.